Dear, let me start? Okay. Dear UWC alumni, students, parents, and friends, I am Jin Go, a student council representative and a first year at UWC Dilijan. Welcome to the 2022 Alumni in Actions Award ceremony. We are pleased to welcome our third Alumni in Action awardee today. It is my pleasure to introduce Gabriel Ernesto Abad Fernandez, head of UWC Dilijan, to say a few words.
Thank you, Jin. Dear friends, the Alumni in Action Award is a recognition and celebration by UWC Dilijan of the important contributions that alumni have made and are making in their own communities, the UWC movement, and the life of UWC Dilijan. It's an opportunity for the UWCD staff, students, alumni, and friends to reflect on the impact of the school through our alumni and to celebrate their commitment to make the world a better place, true to the values of UWC. Let me share with you the story of how the Alumni in Action Award came about. It was the summer of 2020. Armenian hospitals were overloaded and struggling to keep up with the number of patients infected with COVID-19. Having heard about this, Sandro, who had just graduated from us in 2020, from the class of 2020, he decided to take action. He launched a petition urging the Georgian government to offer help to Armenia. And in 2 hours, the petition was covered by all the major media outlets of the region, and in social media, Sandro went viral, and Georgia was by then ready to help its neighbor. The governments of Armenia and Georgia started working on the logistics, while Sandro received multiple interview requests from Armenian and Georgian journalists, who were surprised that such a young man took such an action with such an impact. Sandro became a hero. However, Sandro does not think he did anything heroic. He simply took action because he thought he had to. And this is what's most admirable in this case. All he wanted to do was to help Armenia, the country he got to know and to love while being a student here. So we decided to acknowledge Sandro's good deed, and that's how the Alumni in Action Award was established. We're grateful to Sandro for showing us that alumni of a young school like ours can make a difference. And now the Alumni in Action Award is part of our annual calendar. Jeppe Strands, a 2018 graduate from Denmark, became a 2021 Alumni in Action awardee. He established an NGO which, with a dozen volunteers, works with children in Sankun village. Jeppe is a real social entrepreneur and is involved in the NGO sector in Armenia, bridging knowledge gaps and strengthening the world youth connections through collaborative projects. Today, we are delighted to have our 2022 Alumni in Action awardee, who is joining the rank of our outstanding graduates. I would like to thank the selection committee who are here with us. So please allow me to invite Madhu Banerjee, our head of residential life and designated safeguarding lead, and the staff representative on the selection committee to explain how we went about the selection.
Thank you, Gabriel. I'm delighted to be part of the selection committee. I have been at the school since 2016 and know practically every alum. They're all different with their own interests, and they're all winners in their own rights. Therefore, it is always difficult to judge, but we did our best. Apart from me, as Gabriel said, the selection committee included Jingo, Student Council Representative, Jeppe Strands, 2021 Alumni in Action awardee, Majela Skansebakken, Parent Council Representative, and Gabriel Ernesto Abad Fernandez, Head of College. We scored the submissions based on the following criteria: demonstration of commitment to the cause, time commitment, overall impact, and meaningfulness. We are delighted to announce that this year's Alumni in Action awardee is Violeta Karpenko, UWCD 2017 from Ukraine, who was unanimously selected.
Thank you, Madhu. Let me read directly from the nomination form. After graduating from Minerva, Violeta came back to Ukraine and focused on contributing to the development of the country in the education sphere. She became an instruction designer at the Projector Institute, an edtech company that creates customizable, digitalized, and student-oriented education for students. She is taking what she has learned from UWCD and Minerva and is going above and beyond to push for education projects in Ukraine. Violeta is a committed volunteer to UWC. She's doing an outstanding job as the head of Communications at UWC National Committee of Ukraine and is devoting tremendous efforts in the selections for 237 applicants this year and project management in these very challenging times. Also, when Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine, Violetta immediately jumped into action, looking for help for Ukraine internationally, assisting with evacuation efforts, and accommodating searches for refugees despite having to leave her own home. These actions demonstrate her passion, character, and desire to help more than anything else. To introduce Violetta, we asked Tatevik Avasyan, our admissions manager, who knows Violetta working with the UWC National Committee of Ukraine, to say a few words.
Thank you, Jen. As a member of, As a member of the admissions office staff who works with student and alumni community, I'm delighted to have this opportunity to say a few words about Violetta. Just one second. And
It's muted.
okay. Violetta, who was among the second cohort of UWC Dilijan students, was given a scholarship to attend UWC Dilijan. An outstanding student, Violetta was very engaged academically and in the UWC community lab. But today, we are celebrating her contribution to the UWC movement. Having been given an opportunity to study at UWC Dilijan, Violetta joined the National Committee of Ukraine and has been working tirelessly as a volunteer for the benefit of Ukraine and UWC. Being a volunteer for UWC is not a casual engagement. It is an ongoing, very demanding assignment requiring enormous commitment of the time and energy. I have been interacting with Violetta on an ongoing basis and have only praise for her. A very deserving, great alumni in action worthy. Thank you, Violetta.
Thank you, Tatevik. Violetta's commitment to UWC is truly exceptional. And now let us hear from Violetta herself.
Hello, everyone. I am beyond honored, to be honest, and feel very nervous. As you were talking, I have been doing a bit of practice of breathing in and breathing out to try to feel grounded and to try to feel that it's real and this is happening. And I think I really resonated when Gabriel was telling a story of the first awardee. I really resonated with the feeling that you don't realize that you're doing something until someone points it out to you. Because to me, it seems to be, it was just such a natural process that after you go to UWC, after you have such an amazing opportunity and so many doors are open in front of you, you kind of feel the urge to give it forward, and you have the urge to give it to other people and to new generations. And I think now the volunteering for UWC National Committee this year, it definitely opened new lenses, because we have been running the selection process during the war, and after it has started, we were already in the third round of selection, but we had to go still through the interviews. And so I think it opened us new understanding of why we are doing it and what it means to be part of the UWC movement and part of the UWC community, and what it means to give this opportunity to the new generation of Ukrainian students who are worthy and who are driven and who are ambitious and who are already, even before going to UWC, are involved in so many volunteering projects and in so many meaningful things that are impacting their local communities or their families or their little towns, wherever they are. And even if they are like internally displaced or looking for refugee abroad, they are doing something. And so I feel like, to me, it's an honor to work with them and to see this new bright generation that gives us hope. And I feel like I am dedicating now more time to it than to my to my actual job, because it is very inspiring, and I really want to make sure that these kids are able to get their places in various UWCs all around the world. So I I certainly didn't feel like I was doing something big. I just felt like I am part of the movement and it's my duty to give back to it. Especially now, I think is an important moment to give back to it. And a couple of days ago, I have written a little note because now our Projector Institute, which I work for, is launching a Projector Foundation to help and empower 5,000 women who were internally displaced or refugees to study for free and to be able to acquire new education and new skills and get into new jobs, because a lot of them have lost jobs. And I were reflecting on it, and I realized that since the war started, you're kind of losing the ground under you, and instead you're focusing on the things that matter, on the values that you have. And to me, education is certainly one of the most important things. And so working for UWC and working for the Projector Foundation, Projector Institute, and trying to empower people around me, people who are in various situations, through giving them educational opportunities, just seemed like a natural direction to take for for UWCD alum. Yeah, that's what I have to say.
Thank you, Violetta, and congratulations once again. And now, Gabriel, over to you.
Violetta, the war and devastation it's causing in Ukraine makes giving you the 2022 Alumni in Action Award very important. We hope to see you in Diligent on August 6th, 7th for the alumni reunion so that we can present you with a special pin. To ensure that you can come and join us, the Alumni in Action Award comes with an airline ticket to visit Armenia and UWC Diligent. We look forward to seeing you here. Thank you, Violetta, for your commitment, and please stay strong.
I just want to make a comment. It is so sweet because I have been planning my trip to Armenia for a long time, and I was very committed to come this summer. And I have all the more reasons. I feel like the stars have aligned.
Well, congratulations, Violetta. We hope that you find this recognition of your commitment to action by our community meaningful, and we, students, will be inspired by what you've done. Thank you to everyone for joining us today, and we look forward to next year's Alumni in Action Awards.